YouTube channel Jhalak Lifestyle Jyotish. Hello to everyone. Today I'm going to talk about COVID-19 Tableegee Jamat ceremony in India and its repercussions. This recalls me when the whole incidents, how people gathered in India, and then even realizing that Shivratri festivities were stopped down, Holi festivities were stopped down. It has been cancelled, and especially our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, he requested and he said that Holi festivity will not occur. So this way the whole country has sacrificed. These two festivals were not celebrated in that forever. To avoid the gathering of people at the temples and on the roads, while people will go, it will get crowded. So to avoid the crowd, the interaction or the intermingling of the people. But Tableegee Jamaat did not realize it. So here I recall one shloka of Acharya Chanakya. What he said, that how important is knowledge and science for the public health or for the goodness of the public. So that shloka is Tadham pravachyami lokanam hit kamiyaya. Then yen vigyan matren sarvagya tvam prapadyate. That means that knowledge, general awareness, as well as the scientific knowledge, together it can work for the goodness of people at large or public at large. So here I realize that this shloka is fully justifying the situation of Tableegee Jamaat. It means there was a lacuna, there was an absolute lack of the general knowledge, general awareness, as well as the scientific awareness about the corona. General awareness about the India, like when these two festivals, Shivratri as well as Holi, it has been observed in a stop manner or in a very cool manner. It was not celebrated in that fervor as is used to be, because we have to avoid the public crowd or the public intermingling. So this thing Tableegee Jamaat could not realize that it has to, they should also observe this. And they keep on gathering from the India, all over India, from different states, they had come there, as well as Indonesia and many other countries, they have come. They have gathered at the Markaz. The distance between them was very less. There was nothing called as a social distancing. There people were coughing as well, but still they were organizing this event and they have gathered for that. And after 28th, they have been forced to move from that place to make the social distancing, to create the social distancing. But somehow I personally feel sorry that all of them should have been, it's almost the 3,000 people. So it has been, all of them should have been quarantined in Delhi itself. Various schools could have been used for that, or the religious places could have been used for that. In 2011, I have one research paper, in that I have talked about the PCP model, public civic participation. As India, we always have the triple P, PPP, triple P, public private participation. But in my that research paper, I have proposed PCP, public civic participation, because how many rules, how many acts government makes, it will not work till the civic society, civilians participate in it as their moral, social, and legal responsibility. So, similarly, here I realize the absolute lack of knowledge, of the general knowledge as well as for the scientific knowledge. How this corona spreads? The corona with the person to person. It is being repeatedly telling, it is being told in our news channels, in various YouTubes, everywhere on the social media you can say this thing, that it spreads from person to person. When person is coughing or touching or that way. And I feel very sorry that how could the Tableegee Jamat could not understand it, and their leaders could not understand it. Now, it will take, like if a person was infected at the 28th, so within 7 days, he will generate the symptoms. Even now, it has been noticed that there has been some casualties in that Tableegee Jamat. And number of people are being found corona positive. So now here I will discuss a bit of astrologically. So in my video in the solar eclipse, I have talked about the people should be aware up to 12th of April. Whosoever has those kind of combination of planets, Sun, Ketu, Mangal, or Sun, Rahu, Mangal, these kind of various combinations I have given in that video, 26th of December 2019. The people should take care of 180 days. That completes on the 12th of April. So here I will take the horoscope of the 14th April 2020. Right? So 14th April, when we go for it, so here it is the Kalpurush Kundali horoscope. Kalpurush, the world, whole world, it comes under, it includes the whole world, it covers, the Kalpurush covers, it gratifies, it looks after the whole world. So this is number one. The here it will be Surya, Sun, that will be in its exalted in a Aries zodiac. Number two, it will be Venus in its own zodiac, that is Taurus. Number three, Gemini. Then there will be the Rahu. Then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all are empty. The ninth house of the horoscope, that is the Ketu, is staying there at the Sagittarius. In the 10th house, that Jupiter, Taurus, Mars, Saturn, and the Moon on the 14th of April. So these Jupiter and Mars making good combination, Jupiter and Shani making good combination, Jupiter and Moon making good combination, but Saturn and Moon is not making a good combination. That is called the Vish Yoga or the Poison Yoga, causing the poison. Now, what is Corona? Corona is attacking on the lungs and making the person, it's making the system almost poisonous or unable to breathe. So, that way casualty occurs. Mercury in the 12th house, that is a house of the loss, expenditure, aggravation, exaggeration of the negative energies, and moksha as well, we can call it. But Mercury in the 12th house in a Kalpurush Patri horoscope, because it has moved on the 7th of April, it will move from the Aquarius to the Pisces, that is the 12th zodiac. So it is in the Pisces, that is the niche, debilitated. Here Mercury is debilitated, weak, and it is aspecting from its 7th eye to the 6th house of the horoscope. The 6th house is responsible for the diseases, and the 6th house, here it is the symbol of Virgo, that is the Mercury's its own zodiac. So here it shows the disease will spread massively. Now we talk about the Muslim community. Mercury rules the Muslim community, Muslim samudaya. Okay, so now it is well defined various communities, how various planets are their rulers. So in this case, the ruler of the Muslim community, it gets into the niche zodiac, debilitated in the Pisces. So that is harmful for that. It will spread all over world in Muslim countries. Now this is the time when this corona will spread massively, quickly, right? So this up to the 24th of April till the Mercury is situated in the Pisces. It is the time, it is the phase that corona will spread massively, quickly, spontaneously into the Muslim community all over the world. On the 25th, it will be here with the Sun, that will be making Sun and Mercury, that will be making Buddha-Aditya Yoga, right? That will be a bit of savior, because it is also having a Shadashtak, or the 6th and the 8th situation with the disease house. It is not very good, but still, since Sun is exalted in Aries, so world over it will help to recover, and in this time there will be all over world, it will be a research that will be for the vaccination. And now the 10th house. Now before this I talk about the Kal Sarpa Yoga. Here the Rahu in the 3rd house and the Ketu in the 9th house. Now you can see all the planets, they are inside this is Rahu is a snake's head, snake's mouth, and this is the snake's tail, or the dragon's mouth and the dragon's tail. So this way all planets are coming into this. So this is a Kal Sarpa, and which Kal Sarpa, which Sarpa dosh? This is the Vasuki Sarpa, Vasuki snake, which is well known for the Samudra Manthan in the Indian mythology. Samudra Manthan, that time when the Amrit came out from the sea. So that is Vasuki. So what it will do when it has been used in the Samudra Manthan with the Devata as well as the demons in their fight. So Devatas got the Amrit, pious water, and Lord Vishnu had played a very important part, that Lord Vishnu, and the creator, master of creation, and the demons got the poison. So this is that snake. So now that has caused the Samudra Manthan. Manthan means the extraction, extracting something. So now the world over, what the minds of people and the premier heads of the states, of the countries, will exaggeratedly work on what? They will work on the 10th house, on the karma. Karma, what to do. Now, the most important thing is what to do. The one part is in India as followed the lockdown. Then generating the medicine. Working on the keeping the people, social distancing, that is the quarantine. The thirdly is the vaccination, the treatment for the people who are corona plus, C plus. So this would be the time from the 14th of, from the 7th of April to 24th of April. This would be the time when world over this will go on. The thoughts, the talk, the decisions according to have the what should be done. Manthan, that's what we say. Chintan, manan, thinking, revealing, and then decision making. This is the time. Okay. So friends, this way I have covered this today's video and this Patri of the 14th of April of 2012. 2020. We have in India, we have a lockdown up to the 21st, up to the 14th. Considering this act of the Tablighi Jamaat, I seriously feel that the lockdown has to be increased up to 24th at least, because then the 28 days of that will also complete. As if a person was from the Tablighi Jamaat was infected on the 28th of March, so within 7 days he will transmit the bacteria, corona to the A, then A to B within 7 days, then B to C again 7 days, and C to D again 7 days. So this way we take. After D, it will weak down. But in that case, in case the corona, the virus, does not mutate in this phase, in case it gets mutated, then again it will start, the chain will start. The scientifically it will work out. So that these 28 days will also complete on the 24th of April. So I personally really feel that 14th to 24th at least it should be enhanced, so that the Tablighi Jamaat should not become a spreading messenger of corona. Because other Muslims are also, not from the Tablighi, other Muslims will also be interacting with the Tablighi Jamaat. Similarly, if a person infected and he, after the lockdown, he opens the shop, and if some lady or some person goes for buying the cloth or the cosmetic or any item, grocery, anything, and in case that person is infected, so that buyer will come into the direct contact and it will again get the infection. So this way our lockdown of these 21 days will get wasteful, because this chain will be broken after the 14th. So I seriously feel that it would be very nice, because due to this unintelligently act of the Tablighi Jamaat, because they have not kept their awareness, they have not kept themselves up to date with the knowledge of the country as well as the world, and about the coronavirus and the disease, as well as for their own function of gathering at that place. They have not given the importance of the social distancing. That was very unfortunate. Okay friends, thank you very much for watching this video. I have made it very clear through the scientifically as well as astrologically. Thank you very much for watching this video.